part was fine, but set me up, man.
Okay. I'm
She
using
makes me
that
do
right
all the
there.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, go for
Be
it.
careful.
When the sky is falling down and the clouds get in your eye, I'll be a gold mine. When your world ain't going right and the struggle dims your shine, I'll be a gold mine.
Hey Newburgh, how you guys doing today? I am with Mary and Anita from Pitter Patter, a children's consignment store here in town. They are going to talk about what their store specializes in and kind of the history of it, and what you guys can expect when you show up here. And just to preface, I've got Tilia here along with my wife Danica. You'll see them in some of the B-roll shots. If you hear babies talking, it's Tilia. That's how we roll. So why don't you tell Newburgh a little bit about yourselves and the store?
We have been the owners of Pitter Patter for about a year and a half now. We started in the consignment world almost 20 years ago with our first store in the Cedar Mill neighborhood of Portland called Baby and Me. After that, we opened a new store out in Hillsboro. We opened a store in Tigard. We opened a very large eBay store, and then we ended up buying this store. We have really enjoyed it so far. It's been a lot of work, but we keep plugging away at it. We have a great staff here. We've got Tasha, who's our store manager, and Nikki, who is her support person, and then Anita and I are going to be down here on Tuesdays and Fridays. So come by and say hello to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Danica, Tilia, and I love coming here. We always find great stuff for Tilia, and they actually have a room for women's clothing as well, so you can find some of that here too. Danica has found herself, and maternity clothes. Danica should know because she's pregnant. If you don't know that, you should watch the show because I told you a while back.
Yes. And you don't know what you're having yet.
We don't know what we're having, and we won't know until the baby arrives. Okay, so it sounds like you guys have specialized in this sort of business for quite some time, and so it made sense to acquire the store a year and a half ago when you found out it was for sale, or how did that go down?
I got a phone call from the owner of the business, and she wanted to spend more time with her family, and we felt like this was a great fit for our brand, and we wanted to just get to know a more small town
Right.
environment, because our other stores are more urban. And
Hi, welcome.
How's it going?
Come on
The
in.
rule is you can be here, you just gotta be on camera now.
No thanks. We put the systems in place that have been proven for us in almost 20 years with the consignment policies, and some of that is to make it easier for the consignor to get the product to us. It's a drop and run. They don't need appointments. It's not on specific days, except that they can drop off the first 3 weeks of every month, any time of day. Walk in here, we'll take their product. So that was one of the systems. And check writing and being able to pick up their consignment money is easier for them than it has been in the past, because anybody that's in the store at the time can write them a check anytime that first 3 week time period as well. So those systems seem to be what we have found successful in consignment and why we have been in business for 20 years. So
Very cool. So this is a spot where people can come in with baby clothes that they've had or kids clothes that they had and sell them to you guys, or you put them on the racks and then when they sell they get... How does it work?
Well, consignment means you don't
Yeah.
get paid until the product sells.
Right.
So you bring your items in, we get them out on the sales floor. We have a 30-day return policy, so if people want to exchange something, once it's out the door for 30 days, it adds up onto a consignor's account, and once they have money on their account, they can either use the credit in the store or come in and pick up a check. That easy. It's really that simple.
Very cool. So if you got a bunch of baby clothes or kids clothes just hanging around your home because you didn't know what to do with them, bring them here and make a little money off of them.
The other thing that we're always looking for is equipment, and that is probably our easiest sell. So pack and plays, exercisers, jumperoos, swings, bassinets, large toys. Can you think
High
of anything
chairs,
else? Yeah.
yeah.
That type of thing. All
Yeah.
of that is bread and butter for us. Easy stuff to sell. So bring that stuff in anytime. Big stuff can come in anytime.
Over the last year and a half of being here, what have you come to know about Newburgh or appreciate about Newburgh?
I love this little town. I think it is really quaint and sweet, and I'm really happy that the bypass went through because the truck traffic is not as excessive going down this main drag. So that's been lovely in the last year and a half because it was a little bit overwhelming when we first got here.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what
Yeah.
happens this summer since the
Yes,
bypass. You
yeah.
know, we get a lot of our traffic from wine country and
Right.
people going to the beach and stuff.
Yep. I think it's going to improve the downtown, and I think the downtown core of this historic area a lot.
Well, if there was something that you wanted Newburgh to know about you guys and could tell them, because right now it's kind of your opportunity, what would that be?
We are a family first company, and that's what our foundation of what we started and why we started doing that. And we never wanted a mom to feel guilty if she had to call in sick because she had a sick kid at home. So we have always been a family first company, and that we are a couple of women entrepreneurs who are trying to bring a service and do some good in communities, and that's who we are.
I want to put it out there that we are developing a story time for the community that we will probably do on Friday morning. So
Great
look
idea.
for that announcement. We're trying to do it opposite the library time, but we want to do something a little bit different. So that's in the works. So be on the lookout for that announcement to come. So that should happen real soon by summer.
Right on,
So,
that's an
yeah.
awesome idea.
Yeah.
We do every year in March and in September, we do our 3-2-1 sale where we have women's products for $3 for 3 days. We have children's products for $2 on the Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday it's $1 for everything. So you guys have probably come in and shopped those sales from us, but
yeah.
we do that twice a year. So look for that in September.
March and September.
Yeah, and if you like us on our Facebook page, you'll definitely be able to see about all those events that we do have, and you'll hear more about the story time. So
Yes.
That was the next thing I was going to ask you is, aside from stopping in, what's the best way that people can find you guys and connect with you?
You can
Tell us.
find us on Facebook, and if they have more in-depth questions, they can go to our Baby and Me website, which is www.babyandmepdx.com, and that will answer all of the consignment questions that they might have on what we're accepting, and you know, always can call this store at 503-538-4215.
Nice. What are your guys' store hours?
10 to 6, Monday through Saturday, Sunday 12 to 5. And Sundays are sometimes kind of a fun day to be in here. It can either be really busy or really slow. It doesn't never seems to be too middle of the ground. So it's kind of a good day to shop in here.
Well, I don't think I have any more questions. Before we go, though, you guys are willing to do something for my audience, right?
Of course we are. Yes, we
Awesome.
are. So like and share this video, and we will have you entered in to win a $25 gift card. So share away, people.
Thank you guys so much for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you for being a customer.
Oh, absolutely.
Pitter patter.
Absolutely. So again, like this video, share it, and tag someone in the comments below who you would like to spend some time in the store with. Or maybe someone you know who's got some kids and wants to find some good deals on clothes. Excellent. Thank you guys again.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day, Newburgh. We will see you in the next video.